Arthur Paul Morse was 23 years old. He was locked up in the Blount County Jail in Alabama. His crime? A DUI, a non-violent offense. He didn't deserve to die for it. But that's exactly what happened. On January 25, 2026, two correctional officers decided Arthur Morse was a problem they could solve with a taser. Their names were Joseph Michael Blaine Evans, 26 years old, and Liletzy Valdez-Carbajal, 19 years old. Barely old enough to drink. Old enough to be trusted with a badge and a weapon. According to court documents, Evans and Valdez-Carbajal repeatedly dry-stunned Arthur Morse with a taser. Not once, not twice. Repeatedly. Dry stunning means pressing the taser directly against the skin and pulling the trigger over and over. But the assault was only the beginning of the horror. For 4 days, Arthur Morse was in medical distress. Witnesses described him vomiting a dark fluid. He was visibly suffering. He needed medical attention. He got none. 4 days, 96 hours, vomiting dark fluid in a jail cell while the people responsible for his safety walked past. Nobody called a doctor. Nobody sent him to a hospital. Nobody did anything. In February 2026, Arthur Morse died. A 23-year-old man arrested for a DUI, killed in the custody of people sworn to protect him. His father, Robert Morse, had to bury his own child. And then, silence. It took until July 9th, nearly 6 months later, for a grand jury to return indictments. 6 months of waiting. 6 months of these two walking free. Joseph Evans was finally fired. But Liletzy Valdez-Carbajal, she was still working at the jail. Still employed, still collecting a paycheck from the same facility where she killed a man. Both were charged with felony murder and second-degree assault. Bond was set at $75,000 each. The judge ordered they cannot work any job involving custody or control over another person. During the bond hearing, prosecutors revealed that Arthur Morse had been vomiting a dark fluid for days. Other inmates tried to get help. The officers did nothing. District Attorney Pamela Casey is prosecuting the case. A judge recently denied a gag order request, meaning the public gets to hear what really happened to Arthur Morse. Arthur Morse went to jail for a DUI. A mistake. A non-violent mistake. He was 23 years old. He had a father who loved him. He had a life ahead of him. Two corrections officers took that life. They tased him until he couldn't stand. Then they watched him suffer for 4 days and did nothing. In any other context, that's torture followed by murder. In a jail, they call it Tuesday, and if that doesn't make you angry enough to demand accountability, nothing will. Robert Morse said he hopes they find God. Arthur deserved better. His family deserved justice sooner. And every person sitting in a cell tonight deserves to know they won't be next. If you think two corrections officers murdering a man over a DUI and walking free for 6 months is unacceptable, hit subscribe. Share this story. Because Arthur Morse can't speak for himself anymore.